Hello and welcome back to RimWorld, and let's go! We had a raid last time and we missed out on getting Grey and the other one, which could have become a part of the colony, but yeah, I think in hindsight it's not necessarily something bad that we missed out, because we don't really have a place to put prisoners and stuff. I might actually turn this bit here, which is the bedrooms for our colonists at this point, into more or less into a prison. Do a bit of a rearranging, moving it a bit further away, more or less up a bit. And not do it in wooden wall, but rather in granite wall, so it's not as easy to escape. Mad Hare, where are you? You are over there. Okay. Would Alan or someone want to kill it? Let's kill it. Okay. We actually killed it, like, very easily. If we do this, and you... Right, you can't prioritize hunting because you're not hunting. What's your problem? Nothing? Okay, nothing. I'll hunt. Just so he can hunt that. Prioritize hunting, and... Oh, every colonist of the male gender winches in pain. Psychic drone. Okay. Unfortunate, but okay. Yeah, that was over very quickly. Now, a Mad Hare is not like that terrifying, though they can, if you're unlucky, do bunch of damage, which is going to need to be treated, and there is a chance for it to be infected, and depending on how well you can deal with infections, it could be bad. Now, it's not necessarily going to be bad because you never really know. Now, let's hope we can get these rooms up and running fairly quickly. Now, what I could do is... No. I was going to say I could turn on Alan's construction to actually do construction work, but no, I'm not going to do that. Right, I might actually want to unrestrict these two, so yeah, sleeping in the freezer, not necessarily a good place to sleep. Cows join. Okay, so we actually have cows joining. One cow and one bull. Yeah, okay, that's good. That's a good source of food, really. We are actually going to keep them. Now, how we are going to do it when it comes to food and stuff, I'm not sure. Like, we could just say, I don't care at all, and just let them eat whatever. But we could keep them in a pen, basically, and feed them specific food. But yeah, we'll see. I'm not sure what to do. Like, making kibble might actually be a really good thing. Now, kibble requires... Like, you can take basically anything. Now, what I should do probably is make... if I'm going to do this, like do kibble, I should probably pick hay and only use hay. And like this, but yeah, I'm not sure. We'll see. I'm not going to make kibble just yet. So we are going to just let them eat whatever at the moment. Mostly because it's fine. It doesn't really matter that much since we don't have that many of them yet. It's fine. And we are going to have to control how many animals we actually have when they start breeding, because yeah, if you're not careful it can get very quickly out of hand. Especially if you have chickens. Chickens is just a nightmare to deal with. Now, what is Paulson's crafting? It's 12, but soon 13. It's not far off, actually. So... yeah, and the food production is going somewhat well. Now I'm going to redo the plant cut for TTG, set it back to how it was before. Because me doing plant cut before cooking and growing is not necessarily a good thing. You do want to cook as much as possible before doing anything else. Now, the best, like the ideal situation would be that I do 1 or 2 things and not like 4 or 5, which I'm doing right now. It would be best to have one who do the cooking, one who do the growing, and another one who do the plant cutting, so you have 3 people doing each and every step in this case. So one is doing the cooking, and the second one is doing the growing, and the third one is doing the plant cutting, which is basically plant cutting is cutting down trees and harvesting crops. Now we are almost there. Now I am going to designate these to be picked because we need to remove them. They have to go from here. It seems like we have actually built all the stuff we need. When it comes to the blocks for, and like we have made all the marble blocks. So now we just have to finish the construction, which should be done fairly soon. Now what I am going to do is see if I can craft a bunch of beds. Though what I need to do as well is chop trees. We need a lot of trees. And yes, I'm probably the only one who's going to chop trees because I'm the only one who's fairly quick at doing it. I could train up someone else to get a good plant cut, but yeah, I think no. Let's see, is there anything else? Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff that's forbidden, so... And we now have the room area done. Now, let's take a look at the floors. What we could do... Like, we could do just wooden floor. Like, wooden flooring just... and that's it. What we could do is do a marble or granite or something to whatever to get a beauty value of, out of it. We could actually like increase the happiness, but I think what I'm going to go with is just getting rid of the ugliness from the dirt. Because the dirt will make it very dirty when it comes to like cleanliness. And yeah, I think that doing marble is not necessarily, or anything that gives beauty is not necessarily I don't think it is necessary to do it, because it doesn't do that much. So I'm going to do this and this just to make it like less ugly. Because basically what the wooden floor does is remove the debuff which you have by just walking around on the floor. Scavenger thrashers. A housemate called Gray calls to you from nearby. He is being chased by pirates from the Spear Demons. He begs for safety and offers to join your colony. He tells you he is 49 years old, but there's no time to collect more information. Like, I think that I really don't like this where you can't see the information about him. Now, I get it says, but there's no time to collect more information. Now, this is basically, do I roll the dice and see if it's good? Or do I just ignore it and don't roll the dice? Now I'm going to roll the dice and see how good are you. You can't fight. That's not good. You stay over there and get captured. And yeah, that's basically what this is going to be. What I'm going to do is I'm going to remove my clothes and get pummeled, and hopefully they try to take me and leave. Yeah, there we go. Or rather, take him and leave. Now, it might be that... No, I don't think... No, right, it actually doesn't matter. Now, Paulson, you... Okay, he just left. That's good. Now, these clothes, the reason why I took them off is because it's clothes, so I can actually sell them. And they might actually be worth quite a lot. A synth thread parka, normal, might actually be worth quite a lot. So... is there anyone coming out here to get it? Okay, there's a bunch of stuff to haul, so we'll see what gets hauled first. cats joins. And it's a lot of cats, right? Let's take a look. Yeah, there's a bunch of cats. What the? Okay. Butcher zone. They are going to eat through my supply of food if I keep them. And there's a lot of food. And yeah, I can't take on that many animals. There's just a bunch of cats in the butcher area. Oh my god. Let's slaughter them all. There we go. Wow. Yeah, there's going to be a bunch of dead cats here. Oh my god, there's so many so they can't even stay inside. Oh, and we have a cold snap. Okay, we need to move stuff right now. Like, if we don't get this up and running soon, we are going to be in a bit of trouble. And yeah, let's do it like this. I don't care how it's going to be exactly. This needs to be fixed. We need to build all of this. We really have to. So getting more wood is going to be super important. Hasn't actually hauling gazelle. Okay, it's way over there. No, no, no. You can actually keep that forbidden, and you can just prioritize hauling this stuff. I really like the mod which lets you pick up and carry a lot of stuff. Because it saves so much time when it comes to carrying stuff, because he has to go 3 trips back and forth. Like, he has to get the 3 pieces of clothing 3 times. Like, he has to go 1 time down and 1 time back up again for each and everything he's going to carry. And since it was 3 pieces of clothing, he needs to go 3 times back and forth. And animal... Ooh. Okay. Sick from the flu? That should be fine. It's an old dog, so that might be why. Oh, it's already treated, though it's not super well done, right? 10 quality, 54, okay. Yeah, so it is going to take a lot of time. And it's time which is technically not necessary. For example, clothes. You can carry more than 1 piece of clothing in real life, so I feel many things which has a limitation when it comes to hauling in this game is weird. It's just weird. So I really like that mod, but I haven't used it here, so I wanted to keep it as vanilla as possible. So that's why I didn't use it. Now, yeah, when we have a cold snap, so it's actually really cold outside. I think we are going to need to build one here. Now, do we actually... We don't have enough steel. No, we don't. we are going to have to mine some steel. Basically for the first time, but still. We need... Like, what are you doing, Pina? Like, what are you seriously doing? Okay, you're digging at the compacted steel. That's fine. Okay, that's justified. Alan, what's your problem? Disturb sleep. Yeah, I can get that. I can understand that. Now, we are going to reinstall this over here. Or rather, no, we're not. Cancel. We are not, because we are not going to keep the poor bed. We are going to... What are you going... Okay, why are your cooking set that high? Or rather, your construction isn't set high enough. Let's reevaluate you. There we go. Yeah, we want the construction done first here. Poor, good, excellent. Normal. What are these beds? A bunch of them are normal. We have one excellent already. Good. So this normal one is going to get destroyed. This poor one is going to get destroyed. And this poor one is going to get destroyed. Now, this good one, these two good ones and the excellent one is going to be replacing the good beds, or rather the normal beds. And that's a normal, so let's do that. That's a normal, so let's do that. We have an excellent one and good one and good one. And then we can move a normal one down there. So that's sorted. Now we just need to get it done. Is, well, seemingly more hassle than... Alan became a target of a warg. Now, where are you, Alan? Alan. Okay, let's take care of this warg. Pina. Paulson. TTG, you're useless, so... Okay, Warg Revenge. He's going into the water, so that's actually saving me some time. Now, let's run away. And yes, we are going very, very, very slowly here, but that's fine. He's going to go very slowly as well. Let's move in a bit and designate for shooting the animal. And it's dead. And we are fine. There we go. Now, do you guys have enough insulated clothing? It seems like it's not complaining about, oh, I don't have good enough clothes, which should be fine. This heater needs to be built. We have components, we just haven't hauled them to the area, so okay. Alan is going for a midnight snack. And then starts hauling wood. That's good, actually, since we need the wood to get hauled. And the steel. Yeah. There we go. That should make this indoor area less bad. And one thing, wow, masterwork. Interesting. That's basically as good as you can get without the an inspiration. There's beyond masterwork, there's a legendary, and that's it basically. There's nothing better than the masterwork other than legendary, so that's good. Now, when it comes to heaters and coolers, when you set them up, like as we have right here, we have in the same room, basically, we have a heater saying that it's going to raise the temperature, and we have a cooler saying that it's going to lower the temperature. What you don't want is to have this. You don't want the heater to be set to 21 and then the cooler to 20. You want the cooler to be higher than the heater. I usually set the heater to 20 degrees and then the cooler to 21 degrees Celsius, because that means that the cooler will will bring it down to 21 and the heater will bring it up to 20. So it's basically as close as possible without overlapping. And that is only so you save power. That is the only reason. So if you can actually, like, you have set up so you don't have to care about how much power you use, then by all means just do whatever. But if you're having power problems, check your heater and coolers to see if they are overlapping. That might be a big drain on your system if you're not if you haven't fixed it. Like, set them up properly to have the heater to heat up to a lower temperature than the cooler is trying to cool down to. So now this room here is not necessarily a good place for these creatures to sleep right now. I should actually move them in here. Animal sleeping spot like this. And do deconstruct on these, and they will move in here. The reason why I'm moving them in here is because here there is, well, there's actually higher temperature than like -20. It's still very cold, but there is like somewhat good temperature. And the cows is an animal which you have to like keep warm. Dogs aren't that are much better when it comes to dealing with cold. Like, minimum comfortable temperature -30, whereas a cow or a bull has a -10. That's it. So keep in mind of how cold your animal pen is, or wherever you're keeping your animals, because yeah, they might freeze to death if you're unlucky. Now, dogs are quite good when it comes to keeping warm, but still, you never know. Could you please prioritize tending? Yeah, the immunity is going up quite well, so it should be fine. Now this bed should go to Pina, but we are going to wait until they are have slept enough. Oh, great, the cold snap is over. Ooh, that's good. Yeah, we are going to have to see if we can fix the... set up a barn, basically, where we can feed our cows and animals. But we are going to have to continue in the next episode. So we have almost we are super close to finishing up the last touches of the bedroom area. It is in the middle of the winter, so we are not growing anything at the moment, which is too bad. That means we are going to have to rely on hunting and such things. And yeah, this lynx is something we should try to... And this timber wolf. And let's put some on hunting, shall we? Not Pina, but yeah, there we go. That should be fine. And yeah, we are going to have to see if we can fix the food issue. We will need to try, we will need to see if we can get as much food as possible, as quickly as possible. I'm going to put all the non-predator animals up for hunting. But we are going to have to continue this in the next one. So, thanks for watching, goodbye, and I hope I'll see you in the next one.